And then if you want to, you can go on B106 if you haven't already liked the page, and you can share it. So yours.
Okay, okay.
It's a B106 and R&B.
Is that a?
Hey y'all, hey! It's a Facebook page.
Okay, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. Hey y'all, hey! We are live. We are live. We're about to start the show. I apologize for the delay. I had some things I had to take care of, you know. But we're going to get started here in a sec. I'm going to do a couple of little shares. Shout out to all of our live viewers today. And shout out to our listeners as well. We're going to get this party started in just a second. Now, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to comment below. Also, I need to add real quick. Vincent, I need to add your information. If people want to follow you, where do they follow you at? At what?
Uh, on Instagram, Vincent Powell American Idol, and then Vincent Powell on Facebook, and Twitter is Vincent AI12, but it all come up under Vincent Powell.
Okay, so what I'll do is at the end, I'll put that in the comments so everybody will be able to see that. Hey guys, I see some viewers coming in. Say what's up. Show love. We are super excited. This is Mr. Vincent Powell. I'm gonna, formally introduce him in a second, but we want to make sure everything is shared and everybody knows that we are live, honey. All right, and just a second. I'm gonna share this. All right. And you can share. Okay, I can hear. All right, here we go. We're about to start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold, and I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend thus far. I know that I am. I want to give a shout out to our live Facebook viewers right now are tuned in. Now, due to COVID-19, the show is pre-recorded, y'all. So if you're trying to go on Facebook while you're driving right now, please don't do that. If you're listening to the radio on Sunday morning, I'm not live on Facebook at the moment because I have to pre-record the show. But for those who are viewing right now live via Facebook, because we do go live on B106 Hip Hop and R&B Facebook page, so make sure you like it if you haven't already. I want to give a shout out to you guys. Make sure if you have any questions or any comments about this show, you can definitely ask us. This is very interactive. It's super fun, and I like it because it's different than doing the regular radio show. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. All right. So this guest that I have with me today is a guest that I really am super proud of. He hails in the same city as I do, out in Texas, honey. I actually went to high school with this young man and has watched his star power just grow exponentially. And I am so happy to have linked up with him, to have watched him, from his start, from us being teenagers to where he is now. So without further ado, I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent Powell, and I'm from the great city of Austin, Texas.
Now, Vincent has done some amazing things. He's so humble. I thought he was going to tell y'all about his accolades. You may remember him. He was on which season of American Idol?
12.
You were on season 12. Tell me a little bit about that before we get into our interview, because I think that's just super dope.
Okay, I was on season 12 of American Idol. I auditioned for the show 6 times. The 5th time, I made it to top 100, and they told me to come back. Next time, I was number, I think it was 14, but I was in the top 20. Yeah, God has been good.
Wait a minute. You said you auditioned 6 times.
Yep.
What would make you go like, most people after they get rejected? Because here's the thing, y'all. This man can sing. Like, no, not sing. I mean, absolutely sang. So first of all, I'm just trying to figure out how they rejected you before. But what made you keep going back?
I guess I have a different reaction to rejection. I like when they told me no, I wanted to know, why, or I just kept perfecting my voice. But also, I auditioned from like the time span or time period from like 2001 or two till 2013. So it was like a good 10-year period that I auditioned, and so I kept getting better. I went through music school, and I started singing like musical theater and opera and jazz and all these different things. So it kind of helped me. And then I graduated and started teaching voice. So my career was unfolding, but I got better. So I was able to
So you perfected your craft.
I perfected my craft, and I continue to perfect that on a daily basis.
I love it, and you know what? That you said something really, really important, and I think that that a lot of people really need to listen to that and take heed to that. Is that you took the time to really perfect your craft, and you didn't allow a no to stop you or to keep you from going. Because I don't care how famous somebody is, they get a million no's before they ever get that one yes. And so for you to say, you know what, I know I got the stuff, that takes a high level of confidence as well, though, right?
Yep, it takes a lot of confidence and determination. So yeah, LA. Well, this the entertainment world. It's a whole different beast. So you can't have your feelings on your shoulder.
Exactly. Exactly. So what do you do to keep yourself motivated and to continue to say, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing this thing? Like, has this always been your dream?
Since high school, I kind of made up in my mind. I was playing sports. My dad made all me and my brothers play sports since like elementary. We played little league, middle school, high school. And so, like in 10th, 11th grade, I started thinking like, okay, what am I going to be doing for the rest of my life? I started thinking like, what am I going to do to provide for myself? And so I was like, let me just focus on music. So it's been, I think I
Right.
10th, 11th grade. So I started trying to take it more serious and, kind of studying the game of music, trying to see
Right.
things or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, it's
That's awesome.
been there for a while.
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty, and we're gonna bring it right back because we want to know how we can get your music, how we can follow you, and all those things as well.
Okay.
Me and you've been friends on Facebook for I don't know how long, for years.
For years.
You have made it through all the rounds of cuts,
Yeah.
deletions, and blocks. No, I'm just playing. But we have been friends for a long time on Facebook. And I watched you. And so, I saw you post that you had tested positive for COVID-19. And I was shook. And I immediately went into prayer, of course. But I was so like, what? What? You know what I mean? Tell me a little bit about, well, I want to know the whole story. And I think everybody wants to know because you're the person, we hear about all the people who have passed away and people that have gone, but you're like the one person who's actually, well, I should say one person. There's a lot of people surviving and we're not saying everybody leaving, but I'm just saying you're a person, and I know for sure personally that has overcome this and that is overcoming it, and you're okay. First of all, tell me how this ordeal started.
So, me and my older brother, George Powell, we work at a church here in Houston, Fallbrook Church. I think it was March 15th. We performed there, not performed, we ministered. Hallelujah. We ministered there, and we ministered there on that Sunday, and that Monday or Tuesday, we started experiencing the same symptoms And so he was like, "Are you sick? You feel?" I said, "Yeah, I've been feeling really. I feel like I'm getting sick, like it was on the way." And so that Thursday, he went and got tested. I tried to go get tested at one of the free sites or whatever, but they ran out of tests. But he went to the hospital because he lives in the
Mm-hmm.
and I stay like in the middle of Houston. So anyway,
Okay.
he got tested. I couldn't get tested.
So you're based in Houston, Texas. Let's say that real quick so everybody knows. You were
Yeah,
based in Houston.
I'm based in Houston
Okay.
right now until
Right now.
until the summer. I'll be
Okay.
back in LA and then I go to Moscow. So it will. If I don't know.
Come on, Mark.
I don't know how everything gonna roll out. So because I can't move around
Yeah.
until till the corona is asleep. No, but
Corona needs to go. How mad need to say sorry. That's all I got to say.
yeah. So he tested positive. He got his test results back, and so I was like, he tested positive. I was like, wow. So we probably got the corona. I think around the 15th of March, things were just kind of going. They were trying to shut down things. It was kind of like everybody was trying to get, ready or trying to see what was really going on. And so I went the next week and I tested positive, but I was kind of over the hump of it. The first week I call it hell week, and so
Okay.
and so it's like first week is hell week, second week you just like got a bad cough, third week you kind of recovering, and then fourth or fifth you should be all right, but it just depends on your underlying issues. If you have other issues wrong with your body, because it's like it activates everything that's wrong with your body at the same time. So if you got other issues,
Now, did you have any underlying issues?
I didn't. I don't. And I wouldn't probably know it because I don't get checkups or whatever. Like I've never been in the hospital or I broke anything or anything, so I probably wouldn't know if I did. But I did. The only thing that happened with me was I broke out. Like I broke out on my head and my face, and my feet were swollen. So I don't know if that
So
means.
you don't have any like high blood pressure, diabetes, any of those things that a lot of people are like, uh, talking about as one of the situations that makes it, pretty bad.
Yeah, not that I know of. I don't think I have it. The last time I got checked was like maybe probably around. Well, I want to say idle because when I was in LA, I had to do physicals and all this stuff.
Boy, that was down now.
That was 5
You
6
need
years ago.
get your life together now.
I
Now, if anything, just tell you that you need to go to the doctor. At least get your physical, man.
I know I need to get it together. I'm 35. I'm getting old, and I'm starting to feel every bit of everything.
You can feel it in the knees when it's about to rain. I'm like, wait a minute. I think I turned 30. I was 30 in one day, and my ankle started hurting. I said, what's going on?
Right.
this
Yeah. So
this ain't fair, man.
I have like if I fly, like when I flew to Korea, or if I ride like in a bus or something like a long way, like sometimes I have a little swell, my feet swell up. So I think
Right.
that's kind of not normal, but it happens a lot. So those are the only types of issues that I have. So but I do need to get a physical and kind of see, but yeah, I don't have a lot of underlying issues. So I was able to.
So did they make you stay in the hospital, or what did they do once you tested positive? What happened?
So because I got my results in the third week. So the first week, you remember I couldn't get it. I went and got tested the second week, but it takes 4 to 5 days to get your results back. Then it did. And so I was in my third week. They just they actually I called them and they just said from that day, just kind of do a 14-day quarantine. Because I was still kind of weak. I stopped eating during mine because I was vomiting I had some very, very, very rough moments throwing up. So I just stopped eating and just started doing liquids because it was hurting me. So I lost 20 pounds. So I was very, very, very weak. And so I was just kind of like, yeah.
So in a matter of a course of 3 weeks, you lost 20 pounds?
I lost 20 pounds because I wasn't eating.
Ooh, that's that new Corona diet. I don't want that diet though. I'm working on losing weight, but I don't want to lose it like that.
Well, I started cooking,
20.
so I probably gained 10 of that back because I've been eating left. You know, when you cook at home, you can eat leftovers, and then you watch a TV all day, and you continue to fill up your plate.
You're like, this is a lot of food for one person.
Well, no, I think about that after the fact because you watching this. I started watching Ozark, and so it's 3 seasons I need to catch up on. So I'm just sitting there, and I made some beans and stuff that I'm like, boy, I ate that whole pot of beans. What's wrong with you? Yeah, so
Listen, you deserve it. So 3 weeks into it. So that's really important, I think, for people to realize is that even when you do get tested, there's still quite a bit of a process to wait to even find out your results. Yeah, well, and so they just want you to stay home.
Well, I think now it's better. I think they can tell you in 10 minutes. They're increasing the process. They're getting better at the process because they know what they're working with. So that's a good thing. Yeah. So
now, did you have to go back to the hospital or anything like that, or they just said 14 days it should be out your system?
Well, they tell you if you haven't experienced a fever in 4 days that you're kind of over it. But I really don't know that if I still have it or I don't have it until I go get tested again. Now, I do know of someone that when they got tested and they still came up positive, but they said it wasn't contagious. They still just had like the antibodies or whatever was still in your body. So I don't know. It's a lot of stuff we don't know, but I don't think I have the bad. If I still have it, I don't have the contagious or bad part of it. I don't think they know if it's
so at some point it can stop being contagious.
To what another person that I know that had it told me. That's what he went and got tested.
What they said. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So not fasting. This is just I get what you're saying. Okay. So how are you feeling today?
Oh, I feel great.
Good. If you're just tuned in, you're tuned in to Sundays at the Square. I'm your host, Toni Ringgold. And today I'm sitting with the wonderful, the talented, the amazing Mr. Vincent Powell. You may remember him from American Idol season 12, where he made the top 20. He is also sang with some of the greats. You know, I was reading your bio, but I'll let you tell the people. Tell me some of the people you have sang with.
I've sang with Jesus. No, in Houston, I've had the opportunity to sing with a lot of different people. Kim Burrell and Kathy Burrell. Those are some people here in Houston that's kind of helped me sing with Whitney Houston, LaToya Luckett.
Woo, Whitney, rest in peace.
Some of the people that come to Houston, I don't know. And then I sing on a Tom Joyner cruise, so I sing. I've sung with most of the stars that go through there. I perform with them, so just kind of get in where you fit in. It's a hustle. These lights,
it's a hustle.
Hey.
Yeah, but you a star. You've always been a star. Like you meet people and you always say to yourself, okay, you know what? They got it. It's okay. Just take it. It's okay. Take it in. You really do. You have it. And so I just
about you.
Listen, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, but I really do feel that way. And so watching you grow and seeing you overcome this COVID-19 situation was really important to me. I was so nervous because I was like, wait a minute. Wait, who? Because you hear about it on the news, and you hear about other people, or you hear people that know people that have it, their family members. But with you, it hit closer to home because it was somebody that I knew directly, and so yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I never thought about it like that. When you know someone personally, and I think a lot of people didn't really know what it was, and so it was kind of like, oh wow, yeah. So yeah, I think I scared my parents too. So you know,
Oh yeah, I know your mama probably was like, I know she went into prayer immediately.
oh yeah,
And
especially
then your brother too. It was you and your brother. So did you guys stay away from each other? Have you been by yourself?
oh yeah, I live alone, but he lives with his wife and a daughter. So he just they didn't have it, but he just stayed in a room, and he didn't come out of that room for like 2 or 3 weeks. And his wife fed him, send food or whatever, and then spray.
Slide it through the door like a color purple.
Well, I call
Slide the tray
I call him on the phone every once in a while and be like, "You sure is ugly."
back. Listen, that's too funny. That is too funny. Okay, well, I'm so glad that you are doing well. I'm glad that everything is working out for you. What would be your recommendation? What would be some of the things, like if someone does contract it? What are the things that you would advice that you would give to them?
Um, Stay home. I steam your face. I got a pot I did old school. Put like garlic and lemon in there, and I steam my face. They say drink a lot of hot stuff. I drink coffee and teas. Just kind of be healthy, be smart, and rest. And also another thing is you have to drink tons of water. I don't. They said I've heard some things on the news, but I think it attacks your kidneys or something because I was very, 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 very dehydrated. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and I have like white stuff like all like I was like I'm dying. Yeah, so you have to like drink tons and tons of water. And I'm not a water person, so I had to really like find the water that I like Fiji water, and like buy a whole bunch of it and just consuming like like a lot of it. So yeah, you have to drink tons of water, but just being healthy, I think that's the main thing. And pray,
Okay.
and pray and pray and pray. We got to pray just to make it to. No, okay.
Wait a minute. Come on, MCM. That was the jam, dog. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
I'm gonna tell them to play that radio. But listen. Okay, so you are right because someone else, a friend of mine on Facebook, they're on dialysis now because it attacked their kidneys so bad. I hear that the virus itself just attacks everything. Like it just does.
Yeah, and like I said, I probably need to go to the doctor to get checked up. I did get an X-ray of my I think my lungs and stuff, and they said I was good. But yeah, I guess you really don't know what if it done damage or anything. So yeah, I think a checkup is very important. So I need to make that happen.
Yeah, you do. Like ASAP. Go ahead and get that done. Yeah, but I am
I hate going to the doctor, taking medicine. I'll be like, is it a natural something natural that I can take? Because I don't take any medicine.
no, I feel you. I'm a fan of home remedies. I ain't even gonna lie. So I understand. I don't like taking medicine either, but this is serious. So but I'm so glad that you were up and doing your thing. You was singing live the other night too. I said, look at him. Did a whole little mini concert in your living room. I said, you better do that thing. I loved it.
I'm trying to get back in the vibe now. I passed out right after that. I was like, "Ooh, geez, take." Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to get back in the game. Trying to get back in the game.
So, speaking of getting back in the game, if people want to follow you, or they want to hear music, even see clips, and footage of you doing your thing, how can they follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram, Vincent Powell, American Idol, Twitter, Vincent AI12, or Vincent Powell on Facebook. But if you type in Vincent Powell, everything will pop up. And I have some good things coming out this summer. We kind of pushed it back to the summer. New music videos, album, and it's my first soul R&B record. So it's gonna be
Oh, I'm excited.
pretty dope. And we was
You
trying.
need to listen. As soon as you get ready to release it, you need to let me know so that we can play it here in Central Texas. Because we would love to hear your stuff.
Come on,
And you gotta come back to my other show. Yeah, you gotta come back to my other show, the soundtrack. And that's where I interview my music artists and let them sing and do their thing and stuff like that. So
okay.
I gotta get you back on that one too. And if anybody that is right now, if you are a local artist or an independent artist and you would like to get your music out, you can definitely send your clean radio edited music to the soundtrack B106 at gmail.com. Again, that is the soundtrack B106 at gmail.com. Again, Vincent, you are bomb, man, for sitting down and having a conversation with us today. I am so happy for you. And shout out to your brother George and him feeling better and doing well himself. That's awesome. I
Georgie,
just, huh?
Georgie Porgy.
Georgie Porgy. Yeah, so glad that he is doing well too, and in his body as well. You guys are truly walking miracles. There's a lot of people not coming out of this. I mean, what does that mean to you to be a survivor and to be able to continue on with your life?
I took it as God still had purpose for my life, so I needed to fulfill that, and I needed to get back to work. To shine.
Does it make you want to push and go harder?
Definitely. During these couple of weeks, I've been trying. My fire has been what they call it, reunited, or what they call it,
Ignited.
Ignited. Yeah, that word. But yeah, my fire has been lit again. So I've been trying to think of things that just trying to get back to my hustle. I think I kind of laid back. I've been working at a church and some things that kind of been like diminishing my hustle. So I've been trying to lay aside every burden.
We all get complacent sometimes, you know.
And distraction and just kind of going back to things that benefit me and try to get around people that actually value me with their actions, not their words. But yeah, so just trying to get back in the game.
Amen.
Yep.
That's a word.
Praise them.
Yes, I caught that tea. Did you catch it? Did you catch the tea? No, but man, I definitely appreciate you for calling in today. You are super, super dope. Oh man, my program director is gonna kill me. I did not take a commercial break. Trey, you just gonna have to put it in there somewhere, man. So what's gonna happen? Yeah, so we do, of course, we do the live broadcast on B106 Hip Hop and R&B. Like that Facebook page, you need to do that as well. You should also go and like myb106.com and download the MyB106 app. You can hear us in all different places, not just the radio. Okay, so guys, again, if you like this show and you want to hear others, again, go to myb106.com and click at the tab. Click the tab with at the square with Toni Ringgold. You'll see a picture of my face. And then all you have to do is click on it. You'll be able to see this interview, hear other interviews as well. Anything you want to leave with us real quick, Vincent, before we close out?
Stay in the game. Stay in the game. Make it happen. Live life to the fullest because you never know when your last day may arrive.
That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Again, thank you to our live viewers who are viewing live right now. And thank you to my wonderful listeners. I got a lot of good feedback from the show last week. So it shows me that you guys are up on Sunday morning listening to the radio. So I definitely appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Toni Ringgold Music at ToniRingold Music. Thanks again, everyone. Be safe. Wash your hands. Wash your tail. No, I'm just playing. But for real, wash your hands. Stay safe. Wear your face mask. And always, 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 there's enough sun for everyone to shine. Be blessed.
Kamsahamnida.